I don't know how it's possible, but it's even hotter than yesterday. I am genuinely melting. I'm not even racing, and I feel the need to take my shirt off. I can't even lie. Hey Maple, hey Fox. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to experimentation. Kinda. Sorta? I don't know. Welcome to Modding Monday. Something that I want to kind of do recurringly from this point onward, because to give everyone some context, before I even started like streaming or anything, I like to do mods, well, not from scratch, mind you.
Madball Gaming 618 says hydrate.
I will do that actually, yes please, thank you Madball. With the mic on. I actually owe 2 hydrates because I didn't do one for Fox last time. I kind of forgot about it, I can't lie. That's 1. That's 2. I nearly choked on it that time. Jesus fuck. What was I? Yeah, before I will disclaim, and I'll probably put this as like a pinned comment and like shit, but before I started VtuberEN or anything like that, I like to mess around with stuff, and specifically the R Factor Automobilista engine side of things. Mainly just Automobilista, because like, well, I guess that's the good thing with like the G Motor 2 engine, because it's like when it comes to actually making mods and shit, once you got the workflow down, it's actually really easy to do. Because most of it is basically text files, and then for 3D stuff, yes, you do need 3D software and 3D Cinema to like actually get it into the format that you need. But honest to God, it's not that bad. I worked some stuff on like private because, you know, I wanted to see if I could, and also imposter syndrome, that kind of thing. I didn't think my shit was good. And also mostly because I didn't actually make anything from scratch. I basically just I want to say, not took, but like, there's mods out there that exist by like a bunch of modding groups throughout like the last 20 years, 25 years, which is insane. But I basically, because there's a shit ton of, for example, as an example, I'm gonna give an example. F1 mods for R Factor, OG R Factor. Most of them were League editions, where like there was only like one set of physics, and like yes, you had the models for every single car, they looked cool, but you didn't have like accurate gaps or lack of power or that kind of thing. So I kind of set myself on a mission originally to like take the physics and then just like add downforce, reduce downforce, add reduce drag, weight, that kind of thing, and then kind of just evolve from there into like a bunch of other shit. If that makes sense. Today though, I'm gonna switch over in a minute, but today I want to work on something that I was working on before I started with big busy shit and VTubing as a whole. And basically, URD made a Indycar 2015 mod, unbranded of course, for Assetto Corsa. The thing is, there was also an IndyCar 2015 mod for R Factor by VSM. That one basically was unfinished, unfortunately. So I made the choice to basically go into the URD mod and basically take all the meshes out, put it into like a doable format for R Factor, which in turn is a doable format for Automobilista, because all you need to do in that scenario is literally just add encryption that makes it Automobilista readable, then add Automobilista stuff and you're good to go. Of course, there's like a shit ton of Automobilista stuff specific, like flat spotting or like engine hyperware, turbocharging, that kind of thing that they did, Racing Students did add with the 2017 release. Which I have kind of learned how to do mostly purely from trial and error. This comes back to like imposter syndrome, like thinking my shit is not good, because it is still basically like a whole learning in progress. It all just goes back to the fact that I don't know how to do shit from scratch, which is the biggest disclaimer here. But basically, I converted all the models. I don't think I did any like optimization because I didn't need it on my end, but it might be doable later down the line. Then I put them in game, and now I had to do The next step was to basically have the 2015 set, because someone did make some 2015 skins for the original mod in Assetto Corsa. However, as I would come to find out, the templates are a bit meh, and we only had like 28 cars made in the end. So I'm fixing that, kinda. I say fixing, I'm doing it myself. Alright, let me show you what we're working with. Welcome to the modding chat scene. So basically, the way I set this up, we have 4 folders that I'm gonna have in display at all times, because usually I like to have all the folders and transfer everything over in that kind of sense. Top left, we have the main mod folder, we have the game data, we have series, which are basically the 2 things, and we have everything inside, which you can see here. Over here, we have a bunch of skins from the person who made the 2015 pack. Actually, let me look it up. I want to give credit where credit's due. Assetto, Corsa, Indycar 2015 car set. 2015 Indycar skins. By Forest, with 2 R's, I guess. They made skins for the URD pack back when this was paid. Bear in mind, the URD pack is now free. You can get it for free now. They made the original pack, which I'll put it in chat, because why not? I like to give credit where credit's due. That's the original pack. Basically over here, I have all the skins installed into Assetto Corsa itself, so I'm just going to be using a few of these as reference to where shit goes. Down here, there's another mod that I installed. This one specifically for NR 2003. The reason for that, NR 2003 has a DW12 mod, and someone made 2015 IndyCar skins for it specifically. So when it comes to actually sourcing logos and stuff that I can't find for the life of me, I'm basically gonna cheat here and use NR skins just for the logos alone, because obviously it's a DW12, it's got an entire different skin wrap, which obviously I can't transfer into the template for the URD cars. And over here we have the main Automobilista install file. There's gonna be a lot of Ctrl-X, Ctrl-V from these specific folders, because I'm basically gonna do a bunch of changes, cut everything, paste it into here, launch the game, check if it works, then as soon as that's done, close the game, and then undo the copy paste, if you will, and then just put it back here. Below me, I have the next card that I need to work on, which I will show you in a minute. But before that, I do want to show you every single card that I've done up to this point. For that, let's just Ctrl-X, Ctrl-V, wait for this to load. There we go. And we're gonna launch Automobilista, which should be working. It actually gave me a little bit of trouble prior to stream. I did spend the last couple of hours just setting things up. Thank God.
Ray!
Echo, hi. I'll be doing good. Hope you're warm. Hope you're cold. Cause fuck me, it's way too hot for this shit, real. Welcome to Modding Monday. TLDR, I worked on stuff in my free time for Automobilista / R-Factor, same engine, just encryption and Automobilista specifically, because it was easy to do. I'm painting Ganassi cars. I basically took the URD IndyCar 2015 mod, and took all the meshes, converted them over into a format that could be read by Automobilista, and now I'm doing the skins for them. There you go. First of all, I want to show you what I've done thus far. So the way I have set this up, you have only just started moving. Oh my god, I'm already dizzy. Oh, I feel for you, man. The way I've set this up, I've got the full-time field, which is under here, Verizon IndyCar Series 2015. This is for full season stuff. It's got all the error packages, that kind of thing. Then we got the Indy 500 only field, which I put under Indy 500 entries, specifically. Only 33 cars go into here, no more, no less. And then everything else after that is basically all the driver moves, all the part-time, full-time ride, all the driver changes, if you will, into their own specific things. So these cars specifically, say for example the Dale Coyne 18, the CFH Racing, which is the precursor to Ed Carpenter Racing, Schmidt-Peterson Motorsports. These guys had multiple drivers, so they're not included in the full-time field. They have to be selected manually for every single race. I figured that would be like a lot easier than just like making multiple instances of like the same thing for every single race. I don't know. In terms of the packages, all the Hondas are done. I'm happy to say. I got them done before ahead of time, like months ago. For example, let me take a look at the Honda model specifically. Look at it. The main model itself, like the actual body, the suspension, front wing, rear wing, all the air appendages, they're all from URD. The only thing that is not from URD is steering wheels, because I've added multiple steering wheels because I know some people had like different configurations, and the tires. Also, on top of that fact, because I know both Honda and Chevy had like, IndyCar basically told them during the season to take a bunch of shit off of like air appendages. So I got both of them in. This was a little scuff because obviously you can see like the shade map, no, not the shade map, like the shade included baked into the actual skin itself. Because that's basically how you get like depth in this case instead of like normal mapping and all of that. I basically just went into like 3ds Max and then just, since basically they were forced to take off all these aero bits here on the edge of the front wing, I basically just ripped them out. That kind of thing. Legitimately debating trying to find a few grand to get an AC system that heats and cools. You know what, given that these heat waves are becoming a lot more common as like time goes on, I think that might be the move. Cause Jesus fuck, I'm not even racing and I'm melting. We got both road course packages here, with and without the little end fences. Then we got the short oval, which obviously by the time they got to the first short oval in the season, they were already forced to take off the aero bits. Aside from that, from all the photographs that I could see, that didn't really change much. It's just like the road course package, but like, you know, aero-wise. I just have an AC that I put in and take out the window. Make sure it doesn't fall off though. Then we got the Speedway, which of course this is basically the Indy 500 package. The only difference though, the one thing that I did add myself, I added these shroud covers because throughout the season, IndyCar forced all cars after the 500 to shroud the rear wheel pods like this. So I basically made like a mesh in 3ds Max. I basically kind of like outlined the way the wheel pod was. Then I basically went and set up the UV map so that I could make effectively a template that I could use to like add logos and stuff. Because I noticed looking at footage that some teams did run logos and like custom numbers. For example, as you can see, AJ Foyt Racing back then with the ABC sponsorship had the logos at the top, numbers at the bottom. And then of course Super Speedway, which doesn't really change. Honestly, it just comes down to boost, because on top of like the base default setup, there's also like different boost levels being applied in each package. Road courses ran the full 1.5 bar of boost. Short ovals ran 1.4, and then Speedway and Super Speedway ran 1.3, I want to say. Oh, anywho. Sash windows aren't coming here anymore. Bruh, I know, I hope you can be cool, man. I have a big pack blasting as we speak, but I was in the bedroom, which doesn't get much sun. But the old busted small pack running. The downside at the moment is noise. Better noise than, you know, boiling to death. Which, oh my god, I'm actually boiling to death. Fuck. Jeez. Aside from that, this whole AJ Foyt skin, because there's two you guys will see in a minute when I boot up Photoshop. All the logos, like the number, everything. Obviously, part of them, like logo-wise, sourced from the NR 2003 mod. This was all me. Making sure to get all the accuracy and all that shit because I like my accuracy. So we got the 14 of Sato, who was at Void at this moment in time. Yeah, I'm also not looking forward to my energy build this month. Oh god. I'm lucky it's not even 70 where I live then. Yeah. I think today's the hottest day out of like the whole weekend. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kohai. If I remember correctly. We got the 41 of Jack Hawksworth, who was also full-time for Void, I think. Let me check. Yeah, he was full-time for Void. Now it's gonna be harder to... Oh, fuck's sake! Actually, you got me curious. Let me double check. Right now it says it's 28 over here where I'm at. Oh yeah, tomorrow shows a 30. Fuck. Oh jeez. We got Jack Hawksworth, basically was the same livery, just running the 41 instead of the 14. And of course, like different colored rear wheel pods. Short oval, speedway, super speedway. One thing I did do, I made sure to do, is to also check like the rim color. I noticed that Hawksworth's car in particular ran black rims, while Sato's car ran silver rims. Is 33 around mine tomorrow? Tomorrow was today was 32. Oh god. Well, it's 8 PM, so hopefully we're past the peak, because I don't know how much more I can take. Then we got Andretti Autosport with 3 full-time cars this season. We got Munoz, which for some reason I couldn't get the Enye in Munoz's name, so we're gonna have him labeled as Munoz. Fellow Colombian in the 26 with Andretti TV. These two bits were a bitch to set up because the way the template works, both of these like panels were in separate locations, and I had like such a tough time. Oh, such a tough time lining them up. Does 93 and 91 Fahrenheit tomorrow and today respectively. Oh god. But yeah. Specifically the Andretti cars, they were like missing in a few sponsors, so I did what I could and like added a bunch of stuff, made them busy. Speedway as well. These Speedway bits were also different in the template because they didn't carry over. You guys will see the template in a minute. It was a bitch to work through, I can't even lie. For these cars I couldn't really see any like specific things. I just put like the 26 and they left it there. On the rear covers. Then we got 27 all natural Snapple, Marco Andretti. Look at that. I did try and also add a little bit of shine on the nose, because you know by this point Andretti had like the chrome horn, if you will. It kind of works. I tried to make it work with like the alpha channel specifically in this case, but like hey ho, what can you do? And of course, black rims. I think Andretti actually ran BBS rims at the front, because at this point I think a lot of people are running OSET all around. And I think everyone ran OSETs at the rear, but then some teams like Andretti ran BBS at the front. You can see from here, the wheel shape. And of course we got Speedway, regular old 27. Then we got the DHL Honda of Ryan Hunter-Reay, Captain America. Of course, Ryan Hunter-Reay had won the Indy 500 the previous year in the old DW12. You can see the Speedway configuration as well. Then we have Brian Herta Autosport, which I think, yep, they ran a Honda with Gabby Chavez, rookie driver, I believe. I think. Baron Wilkins, yep, there's a rookie stripe at the back. Honda engine, Honda Aero. Speedway wise, they actually ran like a neon rookie 98 right at the bottom. It's very tough because I basically have to go to like Texas and like Pocono and like Fontana 2015 footage and just try and snipe and see roughly what the shape of like the rear pods were on every single car livery wise, because I for the life of me could not find pictures on like Getty Images or whatever. CFH is a Chevy team. I'll just go through the Hondas first. Delcoin ran mostly sponsorless actually this season. Yeah, because this is the season they had the 18 like swapping around with like 4 or 5 people. They had Sonny's Barbecue at the back. No, I remember now. Okay, so the 18, the way I set this up, some of them had some sponsorship, some of them didn't. So I did make sure to like look it up and change as required as I saw fit. First of all, we go to Huertas, who was, I believe, full-time in 2014. He got Spring Step and Sonny's Barbecue on the rear wing. Apart from that, just a very basic car, which thank God it made it a lot easier for me to paint. Speedway, you got just 18 fun in the middle, from what I could see. Then we got Connor Daly in the coin car, back in the day. He had a few bits and pieces sponsorship-wise. Nothing major, though. Of course, I think this is Connor's rookie season, so of course I tried to add the rookie stripe at the back, at least from what I could see, footage-wise. Of course, Speedway, you got the rookie 18 numbers over there. Pippa Man, who ran in the 18 as well for a bit. No major sponsorship though, just completely blank from what I could see in terms of like pictures and shit. And I think, what rims did they run? They ran OSET rims. Yeah, you can see there. Ignore the fact that this isn't like 100% lined up. It is purely just a showroom thing. I couldn't fix it back when I was like doing the more 3D model heavy part of the mod. Don't worry about it. And Rodolfo Gonzalez, who I think only ran like a couple of races if I remember correctly. Oh, not more than a couple actually. Venezuela on the rear wing, a couple of bits here and there. This is mainly why I didn't put it down like 18 with a sponsor, Honda. Because like, there wasn't like a title sponsor per se. Chassis, Speedway, rookie as well, so the rookie 18 is back on the rear. And then we got the 19, filled by Francesco Draconi, who did not have a good season last I remember. Livery is mostly the same, which again I appreciate, like from a painting point of view, because it's a lot less work. But holy shit, Boy Scouts of America had like minor sponsorship, but not much. And then La Pasta, whatever that means. And then we also had Tristan Vautier. As soon as it loads. There we go. With more Scouts of America, but like mainly on the rear wing. Aside from that, completely barren car. Vautier did like a bunch of rounds throughout the second half, because I think Draconi was doing so bad. I think Dale Coyne was like, right, I know, like we need funding, but come on, man. Wait. Oh, there we go. I thought my microphone wasn't being picked up. Holy shit. I was gonna panic. Let's see. Bear with me 2 seconds, y'all. So that's the coin cars. Fairly easy to skin, thank God. RLL only ran one full-time car. I think this was just after they go back into IndyCar full-time, because they were briefly like an Indy-only team throughout the early 2010s. We got Graham Rahal, title contender, mind you, with the Steak and Shake 15. This car was actually really good looking at the time. I say at the time as if I followed IndyCar back then. Like, looking from images, this is a good livery. Also very simple, it's literally just red and black. And then I couldn't really find like a specific font for the 15, so I just went for the basic ass font at the back. If I can't find anything concrete, I'm just gonna like look for the general positioning and then just stick with the regular ass font. Then we got Schmidt Peterson. First we got the Arrow Honda. This was supposed to be driven full-time by James Hinchcliffe, but James had the horrific accident at Indy. So that basically took him out for like the rest of the season. He was supposed to run like the regular Arrow chrome livery, if you will, but like turns out throughout the first half of the season until Indy specifically, they actually ran this all black scheme, which I kind of prefer the other one, to be honest. And of course we got a Speedway config, just the 5s in the back. And then we had both Ryan Briscoe and Connor Daly substituting in after his injury. Connor, of course, at this point running the full what we assume was Schmidt-Peterson, basically. I added some shine again through the alpha map. I think it's decent. Of course, like, hi! Hey Raven West, hope you're doing good. I mean, it looks decent for like the game engine that's in, I'd say. It's got the shine, which I'm mostly, this is the main thing that I was looking forward towards. Then of course Speedway. It's got the rookie 5s because this was Connor's first year. And then we got Ryan Briscoe, who did most of the other races, I believe. Again, same livery for Ryan Briscoe in this case. So not much work, and literally just the rear pods. And the rear, like, rookie stripes. And then we got the 7 Oculus Transport by JayJ, which I think was also full-time. I think. Yes, he was. I actually didn't fully remember this livery. It was fairly simple to make, luckily. It's literally just silver and then just black on the wing. Oh, the water's blowing back to normal by 2 AM tomorrow, apparently. Oh, God. Well, I hope you still get, like, enough water from, like, the reservoir. Because I remember you told me about it, like, a couple of days ago. Then we got Speedway. Just the 7s in the back. Basically the same style, because I couldn't find anything concrete for JayJ. I think Team Penske was just a test, I want to say? A test car? Yeah, this is the test car for the Chevy. The Chevy itself. Which I still basically got on just in case. Of course, you got like, this is the early package, so you had these little air appendages and there's like a wing missing here. I didn't make the wing, but in accordance with Indycar, because they told them, basically take them off. I have flu for drinks, but I can't shower because it's a tiny dribble. Oh god. Another day without showering, yippee. But yeah, this is the basic Chevy. You can see with like the little hoops here, and like just a lot more, well, neater at the front, a lot more aggressive at the back than the Honda, I would say. And we've got the Speedway, which honestly, after looking at some footage, some teams did run with like these air appendages in the back on Speedway configuration. Mainly Texas. Texas is basically the only Speedway track, if you will, during the 2015 season, as I remember. And then Super Speedway, they of course come off. One thing I do want to do eventually, I do need to make end plates for the rear wing, because I did notice, specifically in Fontana 2015, they ran like bigger amp. They ran like actual end plates. They only ran like the tiny little stick rear wing during Indy itself. In terms of the Chevy teams, the only one I've done thus far is CFH. We got the number 20 Fuzzy's Vodka, the classic, shared by both Ed Carpenter in the ovals and Luca Filippi in the road courses. We go to Speedway, there you go, and Super Speedway, there you go. And then Luca Filippi, I think, had like a different color of front wing end plate, if I remember correctly. He had none. Correction, he had none. He had no color here. And then Super Speedway. Of course, Super Speedway is not going to be run with Philip because Carpenter was in there for the oval rounds. Then we got the number 67 Hartman Old Chevrolet by Joseph Newgarden. Bear in mind, this was the year that both Ed Carpenter Racer and Sarah Fisher Racing had to merge to keep the teams alive. So Newgarden actually switched to a more ECR-esque livery base, just all black with Hartman oil. Overall, it wasn't like too hard to like do, at least from scratch, because it's basically the same pattern as Carpenter's livery. I just needed to basically trace over it. And of course, Newgarden was the one with the little end plate thingies. There you go. And that is the only Chevy team I've done. There's also the Indy 500 only cars though. Both the 14 and 41 remain unchanged for Indy. But AJ Foyt Racing did enter a third car for Alex Tagliani in the 48. This one was a very big change livery-wise, with just no ABC colors apart from like here in the actual intake. Honestly, given the fact that it's all black, it wasn't like that difficult to paint. And then of course for the Indy only cars, I did make a separate upgrade file where basically you have both the race and quali boost, because obviously there's not going to be other error packages. Chassis configuration is at Indianapolis, as per usual. And of course you got the Indy 500 like sidewalls and rims. Andretti Autosport enter a shit ton of cars actually, holy shit. We got the 25 for Justin Wilson, who I think was part-time, I want to say, for Andretti Autosport. Wait a minute, I just realized. If he's part-time, why isn't he in the other IndyCar list? Bear with me 2 seconds, y'all. Let me double check something. 5 to 6, 12 to 15. I need to double check that because I think Justin Wilson should have been in here. Of course, this was the year that we unfortunately lost Justin Wilson at Pocono after the head injury. Also bear in mind, remember what I said about the wheel shrouds not being on for Indy? I completely took them off. Well, I say took them off, I just didn't add them into here. Let's see, then we got the 26 for Munoz, no change to the livery here, I think, it's just the same as usual. Yep, just the same as usual. 27 Snapple for Marco Andretti, same as usual. 28 for R.A. Sharp, same as usual. And the 29 for Simona Di Silvestro. There you have it. I think I had to make the patterns from scratch, if I remember correctly, which took a bit of work. Let's see, then we have, oops, I didn't mean to click that. BHA, Baron Wilkins, I think it's the same livery. I want to say it's the same livery. Yeah, it's the same livery. There you have it. CFH, we have the 20 for Ed Carpenter himself. I think, aside from like the lack of orange here in the end plate, no change. We got the 21 for Joseph Newgarden, because I think instead of running the 67, they ran the 21, and they have the Century sponsorship on the side, Century 21. And then we got the number 6 for J.R. Hildebrand, which was also a fairly simple paint, because again, it was just like the same pattern, just all white and blue in this case. Dale Coyne Racing, we had VtuberEN in for the 500. I think it was originally going to be Draconi, but then he got booted out. No sponsorship whatsoever on the 18 for the 500. We have the 19 of James Davison, which you had this always evolving. I don't know what this company does, but fuck it, it's something. And then we had the 63 for Pippa Mann, who did Indy, as well as sharing the 18. Basically the same, but with Susan G. Komen on the side and all pink. Same pattern though. RLL, what am I saying? We had the 15, the classic, for Graham Rahal. Basically the same as like the Speedway livery, just no change, same as usual. And we had the 32, which I think was unsponsored, for Oriole Servia. Yep, basically just a little bit of my jack, but aside from that, it was all yellow. And yes, I did also paint the rims to have like the outside of them yellow as well. That is something I can do. Schmidt Peterson, he had the 5 by Ryan Briscoe after James Hinchcliffe had his qualifying crash, or practice crash. And as I said, by this point they switched to the classic chrome yellow, dull yellow, I guess. We had the 43 Smithfield for Conor Daly with the 500 with Schmidt-Peterson. This one I think I had to make from scratch, and I had to get the star patterns manually. I'm actually really proud with how this one came out. It came out very decently. Like all these patterns here, all from scratch, basically. And then we had the 7 Oculus Transport, which I think was the same gray livery. Yeah, it was the same gray livery, so no big changes here. Then I had the Control Chevrolet, again, not painted, just like a test car. You can see the 500, the lack of rear pods, yada yada, etc, etc. Okay, so that showcases the car. At least not on track, just visually for now. Let's go back, bring the mod back over here. Boom. So, I was working on the Ganassi cars before big busy shit and streaming started. I have the 8 mostly done. We have Karam with this, oh right, you guys can see this, Yatoi. We have the Sage Karam, like, what's the sponsor here actually? It's, LG? No? Yes? EG? I don't know what the sponsor is called. Fuck it. And we have Sebastian Saveja, who shared with the car with Karam, with AFS Racing as like sponsor, partner, runner, I don't know. Of course, as you can see below me, Karam ran a different sponsor for the 500 itself, which is what we're going to be working on first. After that, I'm going to try and get Dixon's car, Kanan's car, and Charlie Kimball's car. The last of which also has his 500 only livery that I need to work on. But before we get on with it, I need to double check Andretti Autosport. Because I swear Justin Wilson should be in a lot more. I swear I made a... Let me double check something. This is a little like channel log listing thing. You see it duplicated because I've set it up so that we can have like 2 notepads like viewable at the same time, which I can just change. Let me see. Just a bunch of code. Completed cars, Andretti Autosport. Why is Justin Wilson missing? I don't remember. Right, I'm gonna open the livery in Photoshop. Bear with me 2 seconds. Also, yeah, I'm taking my shirt off. It's too hot. Hang on a sec, y'all. Oh, that's better. For now. I did paint Justin's car everywhere, right? Oh yeah, you can see what I was working with when it comes to the actual template. Look at this shit. It is a nightmare. It was a genuine nightmare to actually like get going, because holy shit, I had to jump through so many hoops. Because like all these bits are like overbody aero. You got like the inside of the road course rear wing over here. You had the fucking the like bodywork just in front of the rear wheels here and here specifically. But the bottom panels, which I was mentioning before, these are here, and I have to line those bitches up. Then we have the inlet of the side pods over here. We have like the inlet for the road course aero, I think. For the radiators over here, the wheel pods here at the back. Here is the actual main plane of the fucking Speedway rear wing. mirror stuff here, a bunch of other shit that I had to color black manually because it's just stuff that is not supposed to be colored. The end fences for the fucking speedway arrow here. It's madness. Absolute madness. What was I gonna figure out? Oh yeah, I need to figure out why the fuck Justin Wilson's car isn't in full time. Alright, let me close Photoshop for now. We have the 25, which I'm gonna open here. ND500 entries. This thing, I'm actually... hang on. Yeah, the 25 should be a lot more. I don't know why specifically it isn't. Alright, I'm gonna do something cheeky because you guys aren't gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna open the 26 with GIMP specifically, which I have to set not to view, purely because GIMP loads faster than Photoshop. Let's see. And it's in my second screen. Why is it in my second screen? Jeez. Turn off the alpha. ANDRETTI TV on those sides. Okay, so that's where they are. Did I set up the Justin Wilson car to have road course bits on? Because if it is, then it should just be a case of like doing some notepad shit. And then just, we can go from there. If I didn't, then I fucked up. And I don't know how I fucked up, but I fucked up. That's all silver. Alright, I need references. Indycar 2015, Justin Wilson. I am very worried that I fucked up here, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that should all be all blue. Oh fuck, I think I fucked up. That is that Indianapolis? No, that's Speedway Arrow. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Okay, let's do it this way. If we go to ND15, Go Series, IndyCar, put this over here. Let me change the capture. Notepad right. We're gonna go with that. That's the series file. Then we're gonna have... So, why the hell did I skip Justin Wilson? I don't get it. Okay, how about I set this to, I don't know, Indy. And then copy paste ANDRETTI 25. Okay, what races did Justin Wilson contest before his untimely demise? May he rest in peace. 5 to 6 and 12 to 15. Okay, open up ANDRETTI 25. Notepad left. ANDRETTI 25. There you go. Gonna keep all this the same. Number 25 Honda, Justin Wilson. And then, oh, hang on. Well, I'm gonna cheat on myself. That's a sentence. Open up the 26. And then just copy and paste everything. Okay. Boom, copy, paste. 25 Honda. Do that. And then in 2015, get the regular upgrades, regular upgrade package over there. And I'm gonna quickly go and get another part-time. Let's go with, excuse me, CFH. 20A. Then we have this. Copy that, paste it there. Car fielded for 5, 12 to 15. 5, 12 to 15. Then we're gonna have the 25. Then we're gonna have Andretti Autosport. Wait, no, how'd it go? Andretti Autosport number 25. Andretti Autosport number 25. And no one else ran the 25 that year. So yeah, no one else ran the 25, so I think I just leave it here. Hey Mentrix, I am not driving, so you can't spin all of me. Ha! Right, let's see what this livery actually looks like. Hope, please! Why did I fuck up? I hate that I fucked up. How are we doing, Mentrix? Welcome to modding. Okay, we're gonna save this. We're gonna save this. Then we're gonna go back, put this back in game, and see what it looks like. Oh, please don't tell me I fucked up. Please don't tell me I fucked up. Please don't tell me I fucked up. Open up Automobilista. I hope it's not like too hot where you're at, because Jesus Christ, I am boiling. Speaking of which, I need another drink. Okay. Indycar 2015. If we go to where is it? Andretti Autosport. Why aren't you here? The fuck? That is not a good sign, the fact that I can't see Justin Wilson. Something has done goofed. Alright, open the series file again. Let's CFH Andretti Autosport. Notepad right. Why isn't this opening? Okay. Andretti Autosport number 25, Justin Wilson number 25 Honda, Andretti Autosports 25, graphics, spinner, Honda, upgrades is good, DW12 cams. I have food on the way, Taco Bell my beloved. I was tempted to get Taco Bell after this, but I think they might be closed by then. I think we're just gonna have to go to my local shop and get some kebab. It is Kebab Monday after all.
Madball Gaming 618 says hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate again. I just took a sip, but I'll take another sip. I will not stop taking sips, holy fuck. Ugh. Okay. Why isn't this working? I don't know. Classes, 25. Hang on, I just realized. Why aren't they capturing? There we go. Kebabs sound good too. Sadly, no kebab place near me. You would think we have one, but nope. Thank God I have one literally just across the corner. We have a whole gyro stand, for fuck's sake. A fucking... Oh. Alright, let me think. What do I do? What is missing here? Do I have a Honda that's part-time? Yes, I do. I have multiple. I have the power of Dale Coin Racing. 18A. What does your thing look like? DW12 graphics, spinner, OZR. Yep, that's fine. Honda upgrades. That's good. Cams, head physics, cockpit info. 18. Honda. Carlos Huertas. Car filter for rounds, yada yada yada. Class 25. Opponent filter is good. Let me compare it to the Indy 500 entry. Bear with me 2 seconds. 18D, 18 Indy. Oh, I know why. I know why it's not showing up. Alright. You guys see this thing. Full team name 25 Honda. This has to be different, otherwise the game is gonna get confused and think they're both the same. This is technically not being recognized because the game thinks this is the Indy 500 entry. That's why. We have a bunch of Spanish places, too many pizza joints, a couple of Chinese takeout spots, a Korean barbecue place, even got an entire place, a whole melting pot of different cultures and foods, but not a single kebab place. I feel so sorry for you, dude. Okay, Andretti Autosport. I can fix this by going to the Indycar. Yeah, doy. The Indy only car. Indy, boom. Save that. Save that. Close that. Okay, what's the damage then? Let's see. Control X. Control V. Anyway, rant over. Sorry to get that off my chest. No, don't worry. Honestly, I kind of want the modding streams to also be kind of like a supplementary just chatting, if you will. Just with me actually doing shit. Because it's like I was saying, I wanted to get back into modding, but with like the whole streaming shebang going on, busy. So I thought to myself, you know what? Content. Kill two birds with one stone. Oh, jeez, I really need a fan. That's me fanning myself with my hand. Content, baby. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Hey, presto. Show me Justin Wilson. Yes! No, I fucked up! Oh! Fuck! Never mind! We're not doing the fucking Ganassi cars just yet. We're gonna be doing Justin Wilson. Rest in peace, Justin Wilson. Oh my god, okay. Luckily, it shouldn't be too hard of a job, but it's gonna be botched as all hell. Okay. Save image as AA25. What the hell is an AV1? The fuck? Hold up. Oh, that's a redirect notice. Open image in new tab. Save image as JPEG. There we go. AA25. I have a fan in the office and an AC in the window in the other room. Oh, lucky. Okay, what do we need to do for Justin Wilson? We need... body is fine. These bits should be more than doable because the parent goes here. It's all blue and adding logos. The end fences, I think they should be fine. You know what? I got a reference picture that I just saved. Let me pull it up. Oh, it's huge. That's why. Uh-oh. Hang on. There we go. That is the Justin Wilson car we are working with. Okay, so what do we need? We need... The front wing basically stays the same, if anything. It's all silver. Obviously, there's no, like... Is that the same color already? I can't tell. Sniff. big ass Indycar sniff. Okay, front wing is good. I don't think... What was round 5? What was round 5? That is the question. Round 5 of the 2015 IndyCar series was the Indy GP. Okay. Now I need to figure out what the hell the emphasis looks like at the Indy GP. Okay, IndyCar 2015 Indy GP Justin Wilson. Images. Wait, wasn't that when they did standing starts? That was... I think the last one they did at the Indy GP was 2014. Bingo! Oh, I found it. Oh, I found it. I found it, yo. Holy shit. Wait a minute. No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes. No. Yes. What the fuck? Who? That's Nola. Justin Wilson didn't contest Nola. Simona de Silvestro contested it. Wait, I am missing an entire Andretti car. Why am I missing an entire... What did I do? What didn't I do? What the fuck? Okay, wait. I got an idea. Simona di Silvestro Andretti. We are copying the emphasis off of Simona di Silvestro's car, which, luckily, from what I can see here, she ran exactly the same livery as Wilson did. At least early on. Wait. St. Petersburg? The mythical missing Andretti car. It was actually driven by Vicky Earnhardt. Oh lord. I don't actually know what the whole Vicky Earnhardt thing is about, to be fair. St. Petersburg. How about Nola? Nola. Okay, the downside is the picture is a bit low res. Okay, it is very low res, but I think it's more than workable. Open image and new tab. It is very low res. Okay, save image as AA25B. I don't know. Okay. Wait, who else drove the 25 then? Oriol Servia in round 16. Okay. I need to look that up. Oriol Servia. What was the final round? Sonoma. Okay, there's a few livery changes that I need to do on Oriol's car specifically, but again, it's not too bad. Okay, so we go AA25C. Okay, if I open up Simona di Silvestro's car, it is fucking tiny now. Joy. can see just about here what we're working with. From huge image to just a little goober. That's what I get for not fucking paying attention, I guess. So what we need to do. These little parts of the fences, they need to be blue, and we need some logos on there. The inside parts here, luckily, are all silver, so that's fine. From what I can see, these inner parts are black. I might need to... I'm gonna open a new folder, which obviously isn't gonna be, like, captured. Modding Monday stuff. And let me zoom in on my end. Yep, okay, those bits are black. That's fine. Black on this side, it looks like. Yeah, I'm thinking black on this side here. We need to make these little end fence thingies here on the actual wing planes black. Main body is all fine. This is all fine. No need changing here. This top section needs to be painted blue. This whole section needs to be painted blue, including this little winglet. We need to put a Andretti sponsor here. And looks like there's something here as well. As for the rear, I think this is all just blue, including this. The inside of the wing is black. And that should do it, I think. Yeah, I think that should do it. This era of Indycar is the best creases F1 pre-2009. I actually really like it. People don't like it because of the aesthetics. I think, especially the 2016-2017 package itself, I think it looked really good. I can see why they weren't a fan of, especially whatever the hell Honda... No. Who was that? WR Engineering, I think, developed the Aero package along with Honda. Whatever the hell they did in the front wing. What the hell is this thing? Holy shit. Okay. We have a plan. I thought I was done with the Hondas, guess not. Okay. First and foremost. Let me bring up the notepad. Notepad left. Fuck, wait. Channel log. We got channel log, now we can have Andretti 25 here, and this can be minimized. We need to change a few things on the actual VE in this case. The VE is, for those of you who want context, is the actual car itself. It's got like the information for the driver. It links to the physics files and everything, camera, sound, that kind of thing. It's ugly, but that's what I love about it. It's pure function. Honestly, yeah. It's like people who like, it's like the same argument people have for like the pre-2009 cars, being like, ew, too many air appendages, but they're functional, goddammit. We will have downforce and we will have it now. And most of the time it wasn't even efficient, but fuck it, we will. Excuse me, hang on, I need to have something in my eye. Ugh. Ow. Okay, let me go back to the series file. Because, I'm gonna put this over here, and then boop. We have 25A for Simona Di Silvestro, 25B for Justin Wilson, and 25C for Oriol Servia. Save. I want to find how when Indycar had this package of error that F1 decided to follow in the same error X2. You know what? That's true. I didn't think about that. Oh my god, is that my friend JayJ? Hey Bear, how you doing? Welcome to Indycar modding. Well, AMS. I fucked up. I was supposed to do the Ganassi cars, but then I realized, hang on, wait a minute, I didn't do the 25. I know I have to figure out a better way to do notepad, because currently I have two windows, but obviously like as soon as I close one, it's gonna immediately like redirect to the other, and it's gonna double show. Okay, so this is gonna be 25B. Andretti Autosport number 25. Justin Wilson. That can be saved. Now, if we go back to the actual Andretti thing, we're gonna have this set to Andretti 25B. Then we're gonna have 2 copies of this specifically. Refresh this thing. 25. That's not A. I can't see. A. I'm waiting for Taco Bell order. They're taking too long. The only reason I'm able to get Taco Bell in my place, even then, I have to basically deliver it because it's so far away. But like, sometimes I just have fucking burrito munchies. 25C. I know for a fact that we're gonna have to overwrite Andretti 25, but I think I might have to go into NR 2005 briefly and export the Oriole Serbia livery. As a matter of fact, NR run as administrator because it wouldn't work otherwise. I tried running it before just in case, but like it just didn't do it. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna quickly extract this. It should just be a case of like, specifically for Oriole's car, it should just be a case of getting the Badass Wilson hashtag, I think. Okay, 25. Simona Di Silvestro. Oh, there's a bit of end plate sponsor here. I'm gonna export Simona's car as well, actually. 25 Di Silvestro. Save. And then Oriole Serbia with the Badass Wilson. 25_Serbia. Okay. Okay. What about Justin Wilson actually? Wait, I can check on the end plate thing here in Wilson's car. Nope, exactly the same as Simona's. That's fine. Exit. Oh god. Oh, I have decided to race under the Uganda flag because I know... Okay, I know the way, bruh. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Now comes the next part. Actually, we get to the meat and bones. The meat and potatoes, if you will. Photoshop. Yes, I do want to open Photoshop. With the way that the template is and how fucking atrocious, well, not atrocious, I don't want to like send people's work. Difficult to work it is, how difficult it is to work with. The way I have it set up, or the way I figure out how to set it up. Did you know? Oh, hang on. Open. Oh fuck, wait a minute. I'll show this just for showcasing purposes. Did you know? Give it a second. Photoshop can open 3D files. And you can do a bunch of shit with them. At least this version of Photoshop that I have. And on top of that, if we go to 3D and we go to WC car body, which is where the main livery is being applied over the top of the body. If we go to diffuse, and then of course you're gonna see this. Replace texture. Game data vehicles, Delara DW12 teams 2015. Let's use, I don't know, CFH Racing as an example. Did you know? You can apply the livery on top of the 3D model. And did you know that if we go back to 3D, we can go back to the car body, we go back to diffuse, edit texture, we can edit it and it happens live. For example, let me make a big ass gash in the middle of the car, in the middle of the nose. Boom. If we go back here, the gash is here. Easy does it. That's how I was able to do it, basically. Thank fuck. The problem is, I think I might have deleted the 3D files for the Honda. Ooh. Let me think. How am I gonna do this? Do I seriously not have it anywhere else? Also, hang on, before anything else, how did I set up the... I think it's H25, and then, yeah. H_25 underscore A, I guess. And then copy that. And then just put this as C. Control X into Indy 2015. Oh wait, nope, wrong way. 2015 full time. Boom. Okay, now on to the other pressing matters. Excuse me. If I go back and into ModDef, encryption, encrypted files, no, decrypted, that's a bunch of shit from other mods, don't worry about it. Well, if you want to see it truly. Game data, no. FBX. Oh, fuck me in the ass. What am I doing? Okay, full mod encrypt. No, it's not full mod encryption. Encrypted files, game data. Indy? No.
No! You can't say that!
So why is the alert cut off? What the fuck? Hang on, I'll fix it in a minute. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Okay. Let me think. What do we have here? We have car body, F-wing, rear bumper, rear wing, chassis.
Oh no!
Yep, I completely got rid of the fucking Honda. So I have to fucking... It's fixable, but it's fucking annoying. Because I didn't I only meant for this to be fucking a Photoshop thing. Okay. Okay. Files, game data. Thank God I got this sorted out. Okay, let's go H. We're gonna need car body of road. F-wing road with the A on top. And R-wing road. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna quickly minimize OBS for a minute. Bear with me 2 seconds. It's gonna look scuffed as all hell, but I need a folder that's in my second screen that I cannot access because fucking VTube Studio is in the way. Where is it? Decrypt. There it is. Okay, I got it. Bring this back up. That's full screen. Toggle full screen. That's fine. Then, that and that. There we go. Okay. IR18, D12. Okay. No, I unselected everything. Fuck. Okay, car body road A. Then we need front wing road 1A. Rear wing road A. Control C. Control V. Then I'm gonna get the oh, I have to minimize everything again. No. No. Desktop. Then what was it called? The decryptor. Where's the decryptor? Why are you digging a hole? I forgot what this fucking thing is called. Fuck! Okay, minimize everything again. Toggle full screen. R factor deck. I'll open this as a folder as well, why not? What? Oh shit, wait a minute. Where's my decode with the... Wait, no, that's R factor tools. Wait, what? Is it this? No, it is... What? Oh, I know where they are. I know where they are. I know where they are. Hang on. I think I know where they are. It's because I did like a full clean sweep of shit, putting into other shit. Oh fuck, okay. Backup HDD. Program files? No. Up, come on HDD. Mods, R factor. R factor deck. Yes. I think it was this one. No. No, that wasn't it. What the fuck? Hang on. Alright, minimize everything one more time. R factor deck, R factor deck, ARM deck, RF deck, R factor GM deck. Wait, what? RF deck. Then RF deck. Do I have to? Hang on. I think I got it. Hang on a sec. Back to full screen. Maybe if I run it as administrator? Yes. There we go! Found it. Okay. Let's see. Boom, boom, open. Boom, boom, open. All. Return to quit. Okay, they've been decoded successfully. Holy fuck. That took way longer than it should have. Okay. Not okay. I closed everything. Why did I close everything? Oh, fuck my ass. Why did I close everything? Alright, one more time with gusto. Toggle full screen. Decrypt. There we go. So now we should be able to open these things with 3D Simit, which I wasn't expecting to use 3D Simit today, but we live and we learn, I guess. Welcome to 3D Simit. All this basically does is do, allows me to do material stuff mainly, but also take a look at the libraries, like add shaders specific for the games, and just export them in the format that I need them to. Also, hey Spischetti, how you doing? Welcome to, I fucked up. I forgot Justin Wilson's delivery. I was gonna do the Ganassi cars, but I guess not. And then of course if we go in like materials for example, we can go and edit, and then we got the stuff here on the side. Okay. What I need to do. File, import as objects, then we go to desktop, decrypt, open up all the Honda stuff in one go, like this. I forgot the rear pods. I forgot the motherfucking rear pods. Fuck! 1 second. 1 second. Okay, we need H rear bumper road. Control C, Control V. This heat is actually making me lose my fucking mind, genuinely. R factor deck. Run as administrator. Yes. Rear bumper road open. Rear bumper road open. Yes. Return to quit. Okay, back to here. File, import as objects. H to H. Open. There we go. We have the whole shebang. Now, what we can cheekily do, plug and export as an FBX file into, yeah, decrypted will do. Hang on, before I do that, what is the file format that I got set for this shit again? ND15, Chevrolet, okay, it's just, I'm just gonna name it Honda Road. Plug and export. Honda underscore road. This goes into decrypted because why not? Okay, then I think I can close this, but I'm gonna minimize it just in case. Now if we go here, and then if we, I'm gonna go here, and then go into Andretti Autosport, sure, why not? Mod def, encryption, decrypted, game data. I think this is the wrong format. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna delete that. We're gonna do it again. Plug and export, and we're gonna save this as a. I think it's an OBJ. Now that I remember, save. Yeah, I think it should be OBJ. There we go. It's OBJ. Okay, we're good. Okay, so now if I Control X, Control V, we have our Honda. Minimize that. Minimize R factor deck. Hopefully I won't need you anymore. Open this bitch. Open. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let me undo that. We have our Honda. So now, we're gonna need to do a cold edit. Now the thing is, do I still have a Honda template? I should. Unless I deleted that for some fucking reason. Okay, where would I put it? I swear to God, if I could time travel, I would kill past JayJ right now. Generally, I would kill him. Indy 15, no. How about mod def? Files. I can't find them. Okay, we're doing this old-fashioned way. I'm gonna find the templates. Assetto Corsa. URD 2015. United Racing Design. Assetto Corsa. Formula Pack. Where are the templates? Hang on. 2015 templates. What the fuck? Check out contact, Assetto Corsa. Maybe my personal... Because technically you had to like check out for shit to get the mod, even if it's free. Maybe they included it in the email. United Racing. Fuck. Okay. Let me think. Maybe it's under the Assetto Corsa mods. Maybe I have it there. That's why. Bear with me 2 seconds, y'all. To desktop, games, mods, AC, cars. Yes! Oh my god, I do have them. Oh my god. Okay. We're so back. Okay, I need... Wait, are we back? Yeah, we are back. What am I saying? Templates. Suzuka skin. Boom. Get rid of that. Holy fuck. Okay, now we go 3D, WC car body, replace texture, game data, vehicles, Stellara DW12, teams, 2015, Andretti Autosport, Suzuka skin, open. Yes! Okay, and now we can just go edit texture. We go to layers. We got the UV. Yeah, this is the template. All white. UV over the top. I think we have, yeah, AO, which I think is just like the boundaries. And then the background is just what we have to paint under this, basically. We're gonna, over the top of the UV, we're gonna file, place, the Andretti 25 livery. Okay. You piece of shit, it is not to scale. Okay, we're good. Oh, so now if we go back here, it should update. Yes, okay. First and foremost, if I just go back up here and then just zoom in on this thingamajig. Hang on. Let me just shadows and cat shadows off. Oh. Where are my references at? Modding Monday. joy. Boom. I think this should do it. Okay. Next thing's next. No, I didn't want to do that. Next thing is next. We have to import the decals. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to minimize this for a minute. Go back to the actual imports thingy. Full time. We're going to Control X, Control V over here to make it easier to access. Boom, boom. References there. Photoshop back open. File, plays. 25A. And I'll just maximize this purely because why not? This is the DW12 NR 2003 version of this, if you will. Okay, what do I need? First and foremost, I think the end plates are over here. The little like fences. So what I need to paint all of this blue. Give me a good blue. Boom. Then we are gonna go into here, sure, and I'll just add a layer here. Wait, no, Android 25 has to go over the top. Then I'm gonna be cheeky about this. Let's see. So I'm gonna make a bunch of selections, and this should allow me to just carry over everything that I paint without compromising the actual 25 livery, which I have now made for oval spec. It's just a road course spec that I need to do. Okay, and we go here. But then we minimize the... Okay, open the UV, just to double check. Get rid of that in the selection. Add this to the selection. We're gonna add this little bit over here. Minimize the thingy, cut this bit out, cut that bit out, a little bit over here. Boop. Do that. Don't do that. Do that. Boom. And then I think that should do it for the actual... Oh, hang on. No, it isn't. For the side pod bodywork on road course. Okay. Here goes nothing. Delete. It is not editable. Not for long, you son of a bitch. Rasterize. Boom. Right, did that do the trick? For the most part. There's a few bits and pieces at the top that I missed, apparently. The problem is I don't know where they are. I think... How about... this? Delete. Nope, that is part of the front wing. That's one we don't want to delete. Also, I just realized I forgot to do this specific bit. Back to the UV. Remove that, remove that, remove these bits. Okay, delete. No. No, I don't want to do that. Now the question, folks, is where the fuck are the winglet thingies over the top of the rear wheels? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and see it's these. Delete. Yes! I was indeed right. Okay, now there's the two winglets down here at the bottom. Where the fuck are they? I think they're here. They're here. Yeah, these look like it. These 100% look like it. UV for good measure. Let's not get rid of the ones that I already painted black, actually, because... Wait, no. Yeah, I do need these little bits here. Sure to avoid that and delete. That should be white now. Yes. Turn off the UV. I mean, that looks about it. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, we got him, but there's still a tiny bit over there. Okay, next up I think is just the, fuck, no, didn't mean to do that. The actual front wing itself. We only need the, we need the inner bits and the outer bits. Everything else can basically just stay, really. The inside bits I think have already been colored black. Have they? Hang on. No, they have not. We need the inside bits as well. Cool. Okay. Where are they, you son of a bitch? Where are they? What the fuck? I'm not seeing the infants. Oh, here they are. I'm blind. Never mind. Right, so UV this bitch. Okay, there's a bit of UV over here that we need to get rid of. What else do we need? I think we also needed the rear wing and the winglets, which I think are all here actually, so hang on. So I need to add those. End plates are fine. The big ass wing thingies, which are over here, conveniently. That's the inside and outside, that's fine. And I think that should do the trick. I want to say. I'm not sure. I'll be real. I don't know. Oh, we need the wait. Let me double check something. That's already fine. Rear pods are good as well, which is good to know. Camera, the camera. I forgot about the camera. Which was the camera? Okay, first of all, let's delete these. Get that out of the way. Then I think, what is the camera? Right, we're gonna have to take shots in the dark here. Boop. This is it. No, it ain't. Okay, what could possibly be the camera in this whole thing? Holy shit. How about these bits? Maybe? Delete? Yes! Okay, that's the camera. Cool. Let me go back though, because I am not happy with that selection. Boom. No, wait, I'm still not happy with that selection because this is being undershouted. Boom. I think that should do the trick. Okay. Let's begin. First and foremost, we need blue. How is that looking? Oh, yes. Now, dun, 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 dun. These can go blue. How's that? Yosh. That's blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. That looks way better already. Holy shit. Okay. Let's keep adding blue. These little winglets, they need to be blue. How's that? Bay presto, we got the side pods. Okay. Next up, let's work front to back when it comes to the sponsorship. Let me quickly paint over the these ones have to be blue. However, comma, I have to be careful because I don't want to do the ones inside, because the ones inside are carbon black, or just black, I guess. And then these bits also need to be blue. Boom. How's that looking now? Hell yeah. That is not the front wing end fences though. They did not change color. Why? Okay, so that's for the rear pods then. Where the fuck is the front wing stuff? Am I missing something? Okay, wait, focus. First of all, let's do this all blue. And then we're gonna do This one all blue. The inner thingies for the thingy... Wait. Oh, those are blue as well. Hang on. I can just do them then. It's gonna just be blue. Good. Great to know. There we go. Those are blue. Great. Small problem now. Where the fuck are the front wing and fences? Also, I just realized. Hang on a second. Let me turn this around. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to turn this around. Nope, didn't want to do that. Fucking select. There you go. Okay, so one of them is shrouded in black as it stands. The other one is not. That is one. One right there. The other one we know is silver. Where the fuck is it? I genuinely cannot see it. I genuinely cannot see. I'm not even joking. Oh my god. There it is! Why is it all the way over here? Why are they split up? Why? Why? Oh my god. Okay. Select those. Then we select these. These nuts. I got them. Boom, boom, delete. Get fucked. Okay, now we paint them blue. I'm gonna select this one though, because for some reason these two are stuck together, which I don't understand why. I don't like it. Boom. That one is no longer blue. And then this one... Wait, that one is blue now. What am I saying? That one I can just freehand. I said that one I can just freehand. Why is it not freehanding? Hello? What is happening? What? Still selected, still under selection. That's why, that's why. I am being stupid. Alright, turn off the UV, and what do we get? Much better results. Holy shit. Okay. Let me think. What else do we need? What else needs coloring blue? Let's see, what are we missing? Those bits are fine. Fuck off. Oh my god. In terms of blue, I think we're good. Everything that needs to be blue is blue right now, which is good. Okay, next up, we need to color stuff in black. I'll take this. Sure, why not? Okay, from the front, we have to do these little bits and pieces. Boom. That's one. That's two. That is going out of bounds. Whoopsie daisies. That's two. Then we got the insides of the rear wing. Which are... Oh, I need to fix that in a minute, actually. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Boom. And then turn everything off. No, not that. I wanted to have this. Put that on. Boom, boom, boom. Not that. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very gentle here. Easy does it. Oop, die. Actually, no. I'm gonna play the save. I'm just gonna do selection. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Turn that off, turn that off. Give me back the all black. Boom. Doot doot. Then, is there anything else we're missing color-wise? That looks way better already. Okay, that inside of this fence needs to be blue. I'm realizing that now. The inside of that fence for some reason is black. Why is that the case? I need to find them. I need to find the inside of these fences. I know for a fact that this one is still colored silver, so it has to be here somewhere. It's these bits. Bingo, bango. I recognize them. That's one. Where is the other one? Is it this one? It looks similar. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Turn on the UV just in case. That'll do. Boop. And then paint both of these blue. Oopsie daisies, I did not mean that's the wrong layer. Whoops. And then this one can also be blue. And then that should hopefully do it, question mark. Yes! I will take it. That one doesn't look as blue as this one, but you know what? Fuck it. Next, I need to find these bits over here. This specific bit, this strake, and then this bit on the inside. I need to color them black. So if we go Control 0, oh no, that is the wrong thing. Boop, and then beep, boop. Okay, where the fuck are they? Okay, I think these. I'm gonna guesstimate that these bits are the things on the front wing. The ones on the actual like main planes and shit. Yes, yes they are. Wrong layer. Nice. Okay, that's that job done. Now the worst job, which is finding those two bits. I know they're in silver, so hopefully they're here. They're here. They're here. They're here. They're just straight up here. Looking at the reference, I think both sides are in black. So I'm gonna color both sides in black. Let me just get the UV up. Boom, and then take off the UV, go over here, get rid of the selection, why don't you? And then just paint it black. Something, if I see a red, or I would just want to paint it black or something, I don't know. I am not Pink Floyd. Yes! Okay, I think color-wise we are good to go. Alright, colorless, we're good to go. Now for the sponsorship. Oh good, hang on, just have to get the right angle. Okie dokie. Boop. Where are the end fences on this thing? That's the rear wing, which I don't need. OMG Mori. It's a bit lower res than I would have liked. No, DMG Mori. But we're gonna have to make do, unless there's another version of the logo somewhere else. Maybe here? No. There's the one on the rear wing, but it's incredibly low res. And tiny. And it might be our best bet, actually. We're just gonna have to hope to God that the baked-in lighting is gonna save me here. Right, layer via copy. Turn it off. Tolerance of 100, how bad is that? Nope, let's go down to 50. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, never mind. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. To the end plates. And then we're gonna put this beneath the AO. Okay, is this the right side or the left side? I forget. Okay, it's the other side. Fuck. Nope, go back. Oh, right, it's because I'm in... There we go. It needs to be smaller. Oops. There's another logo on the end fence that I can't exactly read. I'll be honest. But I'm gonna be real, I don't know what sponsor that is. I think I might just skip it. Ah, looks more like it. Okay, now... Duplicate that, and then we're gonna put this all the way over here. And I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say this is reversed without wanting it to be reversed. So I'm gonna flip it horizontal and hope it sticks. Wrong way. I'm a genius. Look at that. Okay. Next. Andretti Autosport.com. I need to have the big ass Andretti logo on here. Luckily the Andretti logo is big ass in this thing as well, so that works in our favor. Bingo bango. Nope, just still a bit. Okay, for this I think we can afford to go for like a higher tolerance level. Let's go 100 and see how much it takes away. It shouldn't be too much. Yep, that's perfect. Side pod. This is gonna be the tricky part because of the fucking split between the top and the bottom. It's gonna make this a bitch to work with. Flip. No, that way. This way. Okay, we got that. How is it looking? Decent chunk. I think if we take a UV cut and now we basically cut the rest of this out. Nope, that's transform. Cut 90 degrees, and then we stick it on here. It's gonna be horrifically out of scale. I can already see it. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, you fuck. I think... Okay, how do we... This is basically at the entrance, so if anything, this logo's thing might actually be a little bit more accurate. Which, luckily, it does mean that I think we need to just make the other one smaller. I think. Okay, so... let's turn the UV on for this one. Let's see where we're at. Let's see how this lines up. It needs to be right where the middle of it is right now. That's roughly the scale. How about overall size? I think this needs to go up. How's that? Now it's too fucking small. Joy. Okay. What? What am I? Nope, wrong thing. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Do. How's that? Oh, almost actually. Hang on. A little bit more to this side, a little bit more towards here. Almost there, almost there. Nope, wrong thing. And then a little bit more flared out. Oh, a little bit too much flare. A little bit too much flare. I think that's perfect. Nope, wrong thing. Here's the issue though. I think the logo is too high. I think the logo is too high. Oh, okay. We're going backwards quite a bit. Okay, new rework. I wonder, can't I just have it like this? Wouldn't that work? Or is that too small? It's too small. I think I got the right idea though. Maybe something like that, and then we have like the top protruding out. There's select pixels. I'm gonna remove this layer via. No, wait, no. I got an idea. Just in case, I'm gonna allow myself a little bit of affordance at the bottom. Layer via cut. Rotate 180. And then if we stick this on here, I guess, how does that work out? How do you like them apples? Honestly, way better than I thought. I just need to scale it down. That is not too bad. How about now? Too small. Wait, so what? roughly towards the edge of this line over here. How is that? You know what? I think that looks fine. Okay, the left side is a little bit too much, so move that a little bit and then move this down a little bit. I think that looks fine. Turn up the UV. It looks fine. It'll take it. I'll take it. That's perfect. It could be bigger, but you know what? Fuck it. Okay, so Control J, T, rotate 180. That's what. Oh, in this heat, I'll take what I can get. It looks decent, and that will do. That'll do. A little bit more. Okay, joy, and Control J, T, rotate 180, and then if I just... Why is this one at an angle? That's what I want to know. Okay, how is the other side looking? Let's see. Am I full caps? No, I'm not. Oh, I think I got a first try. I think I got a first try, fellas. I think we're so back. First try. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Holy shit balls. Okay, now I think on the little winglets, like just above the rear tire, I think it has like the same Andretti Autosport.com. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look around the... Wait, first of all, I'm gonna put this below the AO to give it shading. Now here, where do I have any Andretti Autosport.com thingies? It could also be a Shop Honda logo. No, I think it's in a follow Andretti. Here's the question. Okay, what if I were to import the Oriole Serbia car? Does that have it? Doesn't look like it. Yes, it does. It has it here at the top. And I think it's just about clear enough where I can get away with it. I can just like do another color. So we do layer by copy. We get rid of all the silver. And then we add a color overlay. All white. It's a little bit on the thin side, but I think it'll do. Where's the little... Okay, those are the influences. It looks the same. Okay, next. I need to put this in its right place. It has to be the thinner one, so I'm gonna guess that it's this one. It's gonna be mighty pixelated. Survey says. Survey is inconclusive. No, it isn't. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Oh, you bitch! Come on. Survey says right. Okay, Joy. I'm gonna guess that the other one is flipped. Unless it isn't. I'm gonna guess it's gonna stay the same. And I don't have to flip it. Yes! Okay. What else do I need to add? Let's see. I think it's just bits on the actual pod itself. The wheel cover. Like just over here. Which are being shrouded by... yeah, they're being shrouded. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Aside from that, is there anything on the rear wing that I need to add? First of all, before I get ahead of myself, below the AO, bring up the A, check for the rear wing. Rear wing is empty. Okay. So I just need these tiny little bits here, really. Layer by copy, boom. I'm gonna scale it down to 50 because how pixelated it is. Oh yeah, I was right. Okay. Which one's which? Let's see. Let's try with this one first. Is this on the wrong side? Survey says. Survey's inconclusive. Hang on a sec. Can I not? Okay, here we go. Survey says... I think they're on the wrong side. Or are they? No, they're not. Okay, we need that kind of layout. So, Control J, boom. Please don't let me have to flip it. Oh, what? The original one is flipped. Fuck! Right, flip horizontal. Nope, nope, wrong one. Flip vertical. Is it this one? Yep, okay. Fuck. I think it's just a case of moving these down, though. How's that? Then we move this all the way over here. Okay. Yep, that'll do. For the rear wing, I don't think there's anything on the default car. You know, first of all, move these below the AO. On the rear wing, I don't see the end plates. It's just these little bits. I think that's the base car done then. It is basically the Indy 500 car, just... I say we leave it there. Cool. Okay, so that's the... That's this Di Silvestro and Wilson car for road courses. I'm gonna save this as a PSD. Purely because, just in case I need to like edit. I think I'm gonna have to reload this in a minute, because I think Photoshop gets a bit quirky. when it comes to like reloading a skin. There we go. I got my thoughts out. 25A. And that's gonna be 25B as well. Okay. Right, let's do a test. What if I were to, I don't know. Kaboosh. Does that update? It does not. Yep, I knew it. No. Okay, now we just need to do the same, but again. WC, replace texture with 25A. Bingo bango. And now if I go edit texture, and then do the test again, bang. Yes, okay, joy. Right, we got 25A done. Now we need the Badass Wilson car. So if I'm gonna go, hang on, I want to change my reference here. Browse, and there it is, 25C. It's a bit bigger than I wanted it to be, but hey ho. No, still not quite right. There we go. As you guys can see, the main differences is we need the Badass Wilson on the side pod, which should be a very easy job actually. Unless it's like, oh, it's like in the comfortable in-between segments of like the top and the bottom. There's a Justin Wilson Foundation sticker on the engine cover, and I think there's a follow Andretti or Andretti Autosport thing on the rear wing itself. Aside from that, it looks to be exactly the same car, which is fine by me. I guess the first... Oh, that is no bueno. That is no bueno. One thing I did notice, here on the little like end plates, it is blue instead of silver. So I'm gonna find the end plates, which survey says I think it's these. I have a hunch it's these. These nuts in your mouth. Ha, got 'em. That's one. Where's the other one? Huh. Where the fuck is the other one? Hello? Alright, hang on. Let me... Ayo. Ayo. Delete that, then go back to the base layer. Paint it. Okay, that's one. Where the fuck is the other one? Hello? Alright. Half of the time is just spent doing hide and seek with this template. Oh my god, okay. I genuinely cannot see it. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. It is colored silver, right? Yeah, it is colored silver. So it should be plain as day visible. I cannot see it though. Alright, hang on, I need a drink. Nothing overheating, just a touch, that's why. You get a freebie with no mic on. With no mic off, I mean. Okay. Where the fuck is it? 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 I cannot find it for the life of me. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Where? Literally, I'm looking for a shape similar to this. I genuinely cannot see it. Am I blind? Am I genuinely blind? I think I'm genuinely blind. There is no way. There's like actually no way. Maybe this bit? I'll just start... Oh fuck, nope. I'm gonna start pushing on the actual livery itself and see what sticks. Nope, wrong thing. This bit. Is it this bit? No. I am staring so hard at my screen right now. Oh my fucking god, you piece of shit. It's right here. It's in the cup. I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, fucking making me think I was blind is bad. There. Go fuck yourself, hand played. Okay. That should be all the changes we need in regards to painting. For fuck's sake. Can you believe I spent like 2.5 hours working on just one livery at this point? Jesus Christ. And here I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna be able to get all the Ganassi cars done in one go. Fuck me. Why am I being painted? Oh shit! StoopidEN is done for VTuber round 2. Pescetti got penalized. I think I'm P2. Oh fuck, I think I'm P2. Let's go, potentially, barring any protests, I guess. Wait, didn't I have a picture open? The fuck? I think I'm losing it. I had a picture open, but it just closed, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I think we're P2. Holy shit, let's go. Okay, next up, working our way backwards. Badass Wilson. Hashtag Badass Wilson. We need this shit on the sideboard. There via copy. Get rid of all the blues. Color overlay. And we're gonna make it all white to get rid of that little indentation in the middle. Okay, so here is the tricky part. Fucking putting it on the side pod. How am I gonna put it on the side pod? How does this look for now? That might actually be too big. Holy shit. Wait. That looks about right. It's just being cut off. Okay, we can put the entire thing on the top element. It's just the sun that gets shrouded out. Right, I'm gonna layer via copy it. because I need to use this for another thingy. Then if I turn on the UV, how are we looking in terms of lining this shit up? It is not looking good. Oh fuck. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. We're gonna have to fucking guess. Sun. Oh. Too high. The sun is too high. Still too high actually, holy shit. How was that? Little too low. Luckily it doesn't seem like we need to do anything scale wise, which definitely helps out. Okay, if I just change the rotation, yeah, okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, that does that. So now we're gonna get this one, Control J it. This, I'm gonna get rid of the extra bits because otherwise the sun is gonna be in places where it shouldn't be. Boom. Boom. And now we're gonna take this sun, Bettas Wilson. Oh no, 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 no. Wait, don't apply. I have an idea? Question? No, because the scale doesn't need to change, so I think... Okay, we're gonna have to do this by eye. It's not a good way, and don't do what I'm doing. But... it might just do the trick, I guess. Okay, this needs to be lower. Wait, maybe I can put the hashtag a little further up and then get rid of the ba. I think that'll just do it. Select pixels and then get rid of these ones. Layer by cut. A little too high. Okay, did I get it first try? Holy shit, I did! Wait, that's perfect! Oh, I am actually goated. I am actually goated with the sauce. Holy shit, I can't believe I got that first try. Genuinely cannot believe I got that first try. Fuck off. I'm actually goated. Oh my god. Okay, we need engine cover. Engine cover sponsors. Wait, no, before that, put in the AO. There we go. See how it looks? Why? Why? Select pixels, and then delete. That'll do. Fuck's sake. That'll do it. And then select pixels. Yes. Boom. Bingo bango. Okay, next, engine cover. What have we got here? The Justin Wilson logo. There via copy. And then we can afford to get rid of all the silver. By the way, I found the time slots for Thruxton if it's your thing. I was tempted, but unfortunately I don't own Thruxton. Is it like, what classes are Thruxton this weekend? No, even if I could, I'm going away to visit family. I'm not gonna be here, unfortunately. Damn, just TCRs. Is it like an enduro then, or is it just like a sprint with just TCR cars? Oh, a TCR enduro. I've never actually heard of that. Is it like a thing that happens IRL as well? Because I know you and Kaito were talking about it. I think the JW logo will do fine, just a tiny bit bigger. Yeah, probably gonna do one of the later ones. Yeah, it's a shame. Unfortunately, well, I say it's a shame. I kind of initiated this family visit myself, so I do wish y'all luck, though. And then that should do it for the other side. Question. Answer. Okay. They are slightly askew, which I don't like. So let me fix that. Oh, this one is just about fine. It's just the other one that looks askew. Yep, that'll do.
Mambo.
Mambo. These two can go underneath the A. Fuck! The choice of livery painting. I do feel stinky, I can't lie. I blame the heat. I'm actually holding up a lot better than I thought I was, I want to be honest. Here's the thing. There is a Wilson childressfund.com thingy on the part of the engine cover in the DW12, but from what I can see in this angle of the Oriole Serbia car, I can't see it. So do we add it or nah? I say yes, because they probably, when the people who made this livery, they probably had like a better angles available to them, so if in doubt. Nope, wrong thing. Layer via copy, and then we have to get rid of all the fuzz. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom. Select pixels. Okay, cool. That's still here. Eraser tool. Yeah, unfortunately, because of it wasn't what I wanted to start with. Well, I guess it's part of the whole thing anyway. I thought I was done with the Hondas, guess not. But I think as soon as I'm done programming and getting the 25 into the game, I might call it there, purely because of heat. Otherwise, generally, I think I could keep this going for like another hour, maybe 2, if I wanted to. We are near the quota though, which is insane. Let's see. Okay, both of these under the A. Oh, fuck. Okay, I keep forgetting. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, before I put them underneath the AO, color overlay, and then black. Just to like smooth out the pixels, I guess. And then select pixels. Delete. That's marginally better, I guess. Okay, copy layer, no, shape attributes, copy layer style, and paste layer style. Put it under the AO, select pixels, delete that. How are we looking? Much better. Much better. I think it's just the rear wing and we're done. From what I can see. The good thing is that we don't actually need to work on a Speedway version of this, purely because technically this car didn't run in the Speedway. It only ran at Sonoma. Well, this specific variant of the livery. For reasons that we sadly know. Okay, all that we are missing now is the rear wing. That's all we're missing. So if I get the ANDRETTIAutosport.com thingy, thereby copy. Now, it is on the middle plane, so I am gonna guess the middle plane is this one. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, but it is flipped. So rotate 180. Right, top of that, put it under the AO. That's the wrong thing to put under the AO. Select pixels. Wrong thing to delete through the AO, fuck's sake. There we go. And I think that should do it. I think that's the road course car done. Hell yeah. The one missing Honda. Hell fucking yeah. Okay. So, file, save as, and then PSD. Andretti Autosport, 25B. Okay, so that's the hard work done. We can finally get rid of the Honda once and for all. The next job, we need to put this. Oh god. Ow! We need to put this into livery format. So let me go back here. We're gonna need to make 2 copies. Andretti 25 and Andretti 25 C. Okay, so now we need to open Andretti 25. And file, place, 25A. Now, I have had alignment issues when copying and pasting shit into this, so I'm just gonna quickly double check everything is like in order. Hang on, 50%. Alright, that should hopefully align it perfectly, yeah. So now if we click on and off, it's perfect. Okay. 100%. And on top of that, we don't need to work on the alpha channel because alpha channel's already done. File, save as DDS, because R factor takes DDS format. Andretti 25, okay. Now we can do the same for 25C, place. Lower it down to 50%, double check the alignment. Okay, 100%. Click on and off. Good, it passes that test. File, save as, PNG. No, not PNG, DDS. 25C. Save. Okay. Save. Okay. That should do that. I can close Photoshop now. Now, onto the text files. 25A. If I open this up. Hang on, channel lock is going to be on 25A. And then I can minimize this for now. So 25A, looking at the starting grid. Not the starting grid, the list. Similar to Sylvester that rounds 1 and 2. So we're going to leave this unsponsored, because technically there wasn't a primary sponsor, it's just Andretti itself, which I'm not going to count. Simona D, is it D with a lowercase d? Yes it is. Silvestro. Copy, paste. Rounds 1 to 2. 25A. Paste. And I think that'll do the trick. Save. No, I didn't mean to close it. Oops. Fuck. Yep, channel lock is gonna default again. $25A. Minimize that. I'm gonna keep 25A open, and now I'm gonna go 25B. Open that. Right 25B. Now this one should already have Justin Wilson in it, so that's fine. I just need to switch it to. Okay, that's 25B already. Okay, 25B is done. That I can close that then. And now 25C. There we go. Now 25C, of course, we got the new livery, so I'm gonna rename this a little bit. 25C. Then let me just move things around a little here. Instead of Justin Wilson, we have Oriole Servia. Yep. Oriole Servia. And then it's just going to be round 16. Oriole Servia. That should do the trick, I want to say. Double check everything. 25C. Okay, that should be it for the text files. Okay, moment of truth. Does this work? Or have I fucked something up? Here we go. Come on. I think it has. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Alignment is good. There's no bits missing aside from the little end plates. Oh, fuck. I forgot to color that. You know what? I think I can ignore that. It's not noticeable, is it? Alright, I forgot about the rear pods. Okay, that's one more thing I need to do then. Alright, Justin Wilson's car is ready. What about Simona Di Silvestro? It should be exactly the same car. Also, double check Andretti orders for 25. Yep, that's all good. Yep, that's all good. And now 25C. We should have Badass Wilson on the car. Yes. For full accuracy, let me take out the end plates. Okay, it's just a case of fixing up the wheel pods, and then that should be good to go. Of course, this isn't gonna be like... I don't expect us to like... Wait, actually fucking... just sun. Oh... I'm really happy with us, how this came out actually. Okay, just gotta fix up the rear wheel pods, and then I am Gucci. What is the style on the Andretti rear pods? I think it is literally just a squish number. So, in that case, C, Control V. I'm gonna name this Extra 1, because that's how the naming convention goes. Wait, no. before I do that... Alright, Carbon Guards cover base. Yes, I want to open that. One more round of Photoshop, come on. Really shaking my hands because, like, goddamn, they are sweaty as all hell. Alright, file, place. We're gonna get the extra one. Bingo bango. Now, 50%. 25. Control T. Let's do with 90%. 85. 80. 80. And then move this up a little. That is spot on, actually. Hey, nice. One thing I do want to do, hang on, open 26, okay, channels, what is the alpha looking like? Huh, okay, do I have an alpha? Yeah, alpha is already set, so that's good to go. Okay, in that case I think we just override. Save as DDS, game data, vehicle, Delara, teams, 2015, Andretti Autosport. 25 extra 1. Yes, I want to replace it. Save. Okie doke. 25 extra 1 is there. And then I think I just need to copy paste and then 25C. $25C extra 1. Alright, moment of truth. Bingo bango. It works on that one, and it works on this one. Okay, that'll do. That'll do just fine. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna double check all fucking part-time entries, because I don't want to have surprises like that again. I wanted to actually be sure that I've completed all the Hondas, damn it. So AJ Foyt, 48 Tagliani, round 6, that's Indy. Andretti Autosport, 29, round 6, that's Indy. BHA, that's all, that's done. Dale Coin Racing, I think I spent most of the time on this one actually. So we got Huertas, Daly, Gonzalez, and Vautier's at Indy, so that's fine. Pippa Man, yes, that's good. 19. Dracone, James Davison, which is at Indy, that's fine, and Vautier. Well, hang on. Yep, James Davison, that's good. Okay. Rahul Letterman, just Graham, that's fine. Schmidt Peterson, Hinchcliffe, Briscoe, and Daly, that's fine. And then James Jakes in the 7, that's fine. Okay, now I can say for certain that yes, we are done with the Hondas. Oh my god, okay. So finally, next time. Probably not next Monday, now that I'm thinking. Alright, hang on. Before I even start thinking about that, well, talking about that, I have to, like, go back to the chatting scene. Because we are done, so. We are done. Oh, wait a minute. Before anything else, Control minus. There we go. Let me pull up the channel log. Okay, so Andretti was for 25. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to change that actually. Still need to do the 8, 9, 10, and 83, and basically all the Chevys. And I do need to like do some changes to Team Penske, but that's besides the point. Okay, I can close that then. Cool. Oh, we didn't do the Ganassis, like, whatsoever, which fucking annoys me. But, you know what? We got through Justin Wilson's car and the 25 in general. I will take that. It took me a lot longer than I expected it to be, though. Which is a confusing sign, I guess. I guess I did have to do some 3D stuff because I forgot to do Honda stuff, and then I had to get the template, and I was explaining for the most part, so I guess next time round, I can just get on with it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, I'm coming back home, coming back here next Monday from the family visit, so it's very likely that I'm not going to be able to do Modding Monday next Monday, because I got a feeling I'm going to be tired as all hell. But we do have both Variety Wednesday, and which rolls straight into Fox Trucks. Yep, it rolls straight into Fox Trucks, which is cool. It's cool as hell. I need to change the redeem thing, actually. Hang on, I want to take that chance to actually... alerts main. You can go in the middle, actually, and I'm gonna... You can shroud my face. You can shroud my face with my sound alerts and shit. There we go. That should fix it. We do have Variety Wednesday, which rolls into Fox Trucks at 1 AM on Thursday. I'm probably just gonna all-night Thursday, because like I do have the train back home at noon. So, and given that, you know, Fox Trucks practice is at 1 AM, the actual race apparently starts at 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna get sleep. I can sleep on the train, it's fine. Aside from that, of course, I'm gonna be away. I don't have anything scheduled content-wise, unfortunately. I do need to do a bunch of thumbnails for a bunch of VODs that's still yet to release. Yeah, there's just I just backlogged myself with VODs and basically can't work on shorts at this moment in time, which fucking sucks! Oh, hey, what can you do? As for the week after, of course, I'm already thinking no Variety Wednesday anyway. No Modding Monday. As for whatever else I do that week, I don't know. I have to see. I'll have to think about it. LKB. Wait. What does BMM mean? What do you mean in that sense? Is it something bad? Oh, it's breast milk boy. Oh, man. You know what? I've been upgraded to man. I'll take it. Bruh, I can't believe it. I'm never gonna live that down. Yeah, I think that should do it for now. So let's see who we can raid. Actually, before I do that, was it good for me to do this in the Automobilista category? Because yes, it was technically Automobilista, but I did spend most of my time on Photoshop. So does that count? I don't know, because I don't want to like go around like fucking changing category every 5 seconds while I'm like flipping between Automobilista and all the modding stuff, 3D Sim, Photoshop, you name it. So like, does that count? I don't know. I think I might just keep it in Automobilista. At the end of the day, it is Automobilista modding. So I don't know. Right. Let's see. Who can we raid into? Oh my god. I see Jesse playing. I was rage baiting Jesse in Blue Sky earlier. It was so funny. Let's raid into Jesse. Jesse. Start raid. We did have a bunch of people show up today, which I'm happy about. I'm glad that you guys like stuck around for like all the modding shit. It isn't like the usual racing high action obtain thingy. It's something that I wanted to try out, and it's something that I'm, even if it doesn't like bang numbers wise, I'm probably just gonna keep going because like it. Again, two birds with one stone. Why not? It's just a chill time, I guess. You know, in any case, socials are up there. I did it the wrong way around because I've actually got like my regular model instead of the inverted version. And also, socials. I have to think about like if I need to like test stuff on track in the future, because I kid you not, for this whole thing, I literally took my wheel off of my desk and everything, just because I wanted to be comfortable. I have to see. Well, so long everyone.